Yeah, as a team, I think we're all on the same page. Everyone's goal has been since last year to podium. Getting that feeling of nearly coming second or nearly coming third, it kind of pushed us this year to be like, all right, let's up the training. Let's focus on what we need to be able to get to that podium spot. And then we run again.
How many rounds?
So how many times?
Work's done out there, not for prior.
3, 2,
Some music.
So coming out of the games last year, I think we were raring to go for the next season. We utterly surprised ourselves. We were going into the games thinking, oh, a top 20 finish would be great. And on day 3, we were sitting in second place. And for a team from Australia, that was just amazing, next level. So coming out of the games, we were like, all right, straight back to the drawing board. We're going to podium next year.
We're all in it to do the best we can, and individually we'll do whatever we need to get better, to be the best we can be.
We've been training together so long that we understand each person's weakness, so we tend to train that more than our strengths.
We are so good together in the sense where it's like Jaylee's weaknesses are my strengths, and then my weaknesses are her strengths, and exactly the same with Johan and Adam. So I think as a team, it's perfect. We're just kind of like that perfect match.
The pain during the workout when it's at the hardest point, it's kind of you take yourself to a different space in your mind. Everything's got to do with your mind. Your body, you've done the training, but it's really saying to yourself, all right, just one more rep, keep going.
Some days is worse than others, and some days you feel great and you feel great mentally and physically, and then some days you feel, like you're beat up physically and your mindset's not quite there. But those are the days where you just put in the work that you can, and then each day that little bit of extra effort is what makes you better in the end.
When it comes to a team workout, I look at it as like, I'm also responsible for the results of these 3 individuals. So I'm going to do everything I can to not disappoint them.
You got to think, because you're in a team of 4, so someone else is generally hurting just as much as you. So that kind of gets me through it, because I know if they're hurting, like I'm not going to stop because they're not stopping. Unless someone says stop in our group, no one stops. We know the call, and we just keep going.
Emotional.
Whatever.
You didn't show him that love.
Our team dynamic is very it's fun. It's so much fun. Like, we train together every day, and every day is different, and we always laugh.
We have our serious moments where we're all like, all right, it's time to work out, let's go. And we'll give it everything we've got. But I mean, after a workout, it's sort of like debrief, muck around a little bit, have a few jokes.
Laughing with each other and just making small jokes here and there is pretty much what gets you through each day. Sort of takes the tension down a little bit. You don't have to be so serious all the time.
He uses my stuff.
Oh, we didn't
and
even
then
Yeah, he goes, I didn't get shaken.
poor husband resorts to straws and recycled cups.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you think's the biggest joker on the team?
I think the biggest joker is Johan.
Definitely Johan.
Probably me. But he's not very funny.
I think it's easy to get too caught up in what we're doing or too serious. So sort of try and get everyone to smile once a day doesn't go straight.
So with the games coming up, the confidence is pretty high. As a team, we're all in sync. We're all on the same page, and we work really well.
Last year, I think, was a big question mark of what's coming, what to expect, all that sort of stuff. And being on that world stage, experiencing what the other teams were like, what we're capable of, we kind of know now what we can do.
So coming into this games, our goal is to come on the podium, which is first, second, or third. But our expectation is just to beat last year. Like, we want to be on that podium. And a team in Oceania has never been on the podium since CrossFit started. So we want to be that first team to be able to do that.
We definitely all have the same mindset towards the games. We all know what work we have to put in, and we all know what we need to better, and we're working on the weaknesses that kind of held us back last year.
I suppose it's like the pinnacle of the sport, right? It's like the Olympics for CrossFit, really. Just the feeling of everything that you've put in is all coming together, I guess, and you can really show everyone, I guess, going to the games, it's an international stage, and many people watch it and everything, so you're kind of putting on stage and on show how hard you've actually worked.
So 1% better is turning up to training and just having the attitude to be able to push each day.
There's so many external factors that will affect your performance on a day, but it's mentally whether you're willing to push that 1% harder.
Even if you're not feeling the greatest, we still want to be able to get that training session done.
I might not get a personal best, I might not do the workout the fastest I can, but on that day, I gave it all I had, and that's going to make me that 1% better for the next time.